Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to be talking about this one thing that I've done that helped me overcome procrastination, postponing the activities that I knew that I should be doing, and pretty much enjoy and look forward to the hard, mundane tasks that I always avoided to do. And those tasks were usually something like outreach, sales, and do the things that I always felt resistant to. And this hack completely changes. So I hope it will also change this change your life, change how you approach your business every single day for you as well. And if that would be the case, just hit a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, because I will always going to be posting some things that are going to help you grow your business. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. Just to begin with the one thing, that this is just a mindset shift, and you can actually, with this trick, program your mind to always seek what you want to seek and listen to yourself. Like, when you have that scenario, when you promise yourself you're going to do something and you don't keep that promise, it can really hurt your self-confidence, self-esteem, and eventually your whole results will suffer as a result of that. Because when you lose self-confidence, you lose momentum. You're not going to show up to your work every single day, and all the self-doubt, all the limiting beliefs and fears is going to appear out of nowhere. And the worst thing about this is that you're going to have that you're going to see your inner voice, the little voice that keeps saying to you, like, let's just watch another movie, let's just watch another TV show, let's just scroll on social media, because that's better, that's more fun. And if you lose self-confidence, if you lose momentum and all of that, this voice is going to get stronger and stronger, and eventually you're going to postpone the activities that you knew you should be doing for days, weeks, months, even years for some people. And you're an entrepreneur, you're a high achiever, and I'm 100% sure that that's not what you want. You want to gain momentum, you want to be focused and do the boring stuff that you know brings your revenue, new clients, and pretty much success to your life. So let me tell you a quick story of how I actually came up with this trick that I will reveal at the end of the video. But without telling you a story, it didn't make any sense. So let me just tell you a quick story. Quite recently, to be honest, I just been postponing things. I just couldn't. It was super difficult for me to show up to my work. Like, I still showed up, I still done everything that I could. Some days I didn't, honestly. And I was super devastated by that. And we're all humans. We sometimes make mistakes, and we all experience this thing, And when I was in this loop of constantly facing the resistance, constantly not showing up to my work like I know I'm supposed to, and I just didn't enjoy it whatsoever, I, sat down and I started to look for a cause. And that's the number one tip and trick that can help you as well. So with any habit that you have that you like to change, any behavior, it all starts with a cause, a trigger. So the same applies to promising yourself you're going to do something and not doing it. That's a bad habit. So you want to trace it back to the root cause. That's the thing number one that you can do to make this work, right? This is what I've done as well. So I sat down, I journaled on, okay, so where is this all coming from? What's the trigger? What's the root cause that triggers this behavior of me not showing up to my work, of me just being super resistant, having this resistance towards these activities, and eventually not doing them, and then losing my self-confidence. And I realized that it all began with my mornings. So it all began pretty much the first couple of seconds of me waking up. When the alarm goes on, and this was the most crucial moment ever, because I realized that my trigger was to hit the snooze button and sleep in, and wake up like 30 minutes or 60 minutes later than I was supposed to. And that was the root cause of me having really difficult days, and it was like a horrible days, And then I realized that this trigger was my voice trying to tell me, like, rest, you deserve that, all of that, the faulty things that our mind sometimes tells us. And essentially I always listen to it. Not always, but most of the time. And then I realized, like, okay, so whenever I listen to this voice, I wake up 1 hour later, I notice that I'm like it's very, very easy for me to continue with my bad habits, just grabbing my phone and going on social media instead of immediately sitting behind my desk and working, or sitting behind my desk, but instead of working I get distracted by messages or doing Slack or something, whatever. It's very hard to resist this inner voice is telling to go on social media, to watch YouTube videos, to educate myself more, But whenever I woke up on time, whenever I went through my morning, by the way, I don't want to preach like morning routines to you, because I myself, I don't have one. I wake up at 4:30, and by 5 a.m. I'm behind my desk with a cup of coffee and I work on my most important tasks of the day without resistance. And this is what I've noticed that happens whenever I wake up on time. When I wake up on time immediately and I, follow this routine of me sitting behind my desk with a cup of coffee and I work as I am supposed to, so by 5 a.m. everything just starts to go very easily for me. I have zero resistance to do my work. I have, it's very easy for me to do the tasks that I dread, that are boring and that are difficult, because I have that mental strength, I have that mental clarity to do them, because I started my day right. And that's the second thing that I want to say about this trick, is, yes, first of all, trace back to your root cause of what's causing you to procrastinate, postpone things, and causing you to lose self-confidence in yourself. And the second thing is to never mess up your mornings, because the mornings, there's this cliche that mornings pretty much, how you start morning dedicates the rest of your day and the success of your day. And I truly believed in that, because I found about myself that it's 100% true. So whenever my morning was messed up, my whole day was messed up. I was messed up and my mindset was messed up. Whenever I started my day right, I resisted this inner voice. I pretty much said that, no, I'm going to wake up. I'm not listening to you. When I'm not listening to you, I mean the voice in my head saying that stay a little longer. And pretty much, yeah, whenever I don't mess up these mornings, then whenever this urge to grab my phone or watch a YouTube video or something, whenever that comes up, I say to myself, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not the kind of person that does that. Like, I'm working and now I check social media. That's not what I do, So immediately it's very easy for me to resist the urge when I have a good morning, when I had those small wins of waking up on time, and then a small win of sitting behind my desk with a cup of coffee and work. And when you celebrate those wins, you're going to get this dopamine hit every single time, which will pretty much confirm to your brain that this activity is actually good. Keep doing that. And the more you do it, the better you will get. And the more you do it, the further away you will, be from resistance and from boredom and from, procrastination and postponing things and all of the excuses on the world, because you celebrate small wins and you start the day off correctly and right. So that's pretty much the trick that I've learned, and it's helping me a lot to just have a great day and have a successful day with the right mindset, because mindset honestly everything. And when you are agency owner, a salesperson or a coach or realtor, your job involves prospecting and sales, and you really want to be ready to crush it every single day with the right mindset, not a mindset of the fact that the first thing that you've done in a day you've lost, and you've lost by sleeping. And you really don't want to start your day like that, because because you're going to you're going to pretty much do every activity with that mindset, and it's going to be very, very difficult for you to have a productive, successful day, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's everything for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you value. If that was the case, just hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, if you want to reach out to me personally about any issue that you have around mindset or peak performance, focus, motivation, whatever that is, the link in the description. You have pretty much my Facebook, also a free Facebook group you can join. And yeah, you can message me there anytime. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.